Hi, my name is Charlotte Payton, and I'm your modern language specialist with Vista Higher Learning. I wanted to give you a little orientation of Promenade. So here I have the main VH Central screen that you're going to have once you create a profile. If you have a code to redeem, you can do that by clicking on Redeem a Code. And it should be on your packaging or in an email you've received. And then you also have enroll in a course. So in this case, it's going to automatically pull up courses that are related to the college that you registered with. Once you click find your course, at the bottom you're going to find select. If you don't have a code, you can still enroll in the course. It'll still let you to hit select. It will then tell you you need a code. But this will also alert your professor to give you a grace period. So if you need a grace period, you're still going to go through the same process of finding your course, clicking on it, and hitting select. Once you're in your course, you're going to see the course, the book title, and then the course name, when it starts, when it ends, the section name, which school it's associated with, and your instructor's name. So make sure you verify that this is all correct. If you're in the wrong section, this can cause some problems later when you need to switch. All right, once you're enrolled in your course, you can click on the title, and you're going to see right here, there is an announcement that's been posted by the instructor. I can see my first 2 assignments, or days of assignments that are due. I can see that there are some things that weren't assigned by the professor, and that becomes extra practice. I see an announcement here as well. If I had any notification grades that were done, corrections that need to be looked at, you'd have that here as well. To start your work for the day, oh, and I also wanted to let you know you can see the due date here, and you can also see how long it's estimated to take you to do the homework. You can just click on Start right here, and it will take you straight to the first assignment. You can access the announcements by clicking on Read More, and here you're going to see the full announcement about how to set up your browser so that it works best with VHL. And you can also go to announcements, and it has no more unviewed, but you can look at previously viewed and see that there. All right, I'm going to click on my icon for the book. That brings me right back to my home page. I want to show you some other pieces here. So another way to look at the activities that you have. I'm looking at the whole book here. This is color-coded the same way that your textbook is color-coded, so it's in the same order. I'm looking at the assigned only assignments here. If you want to see other assignments, so let's say that you want some extra activity, you can click on all activities, and you can see here there are a lot of assignments that the professor hasn't assigned that you could still do for extra practice. Those are the same things that are going to show up as extra practice. The icons here, this is when you have the little headphones, it's a listening activity, and the mouse indicates that you're going to find it in your textbook as well as in the super site. If it doesn't have the mouse, then it's only in the super site. The microphone means it's a speaking activity. The apple means that it's something that your instructor has to hand grade, so you're not going to get instant feedback. All the other assignments you do are going to be instant feedback, meaning it grades it for you as soon as you hit submit. Here you have little chat icons, and this chat icon means that it's a virtual chat, so you're going to be speaking to an avatar. We also have partner chats, so if they're both empty, and those are chats that you can schedule to speak with someone else in your class. If you have any assessments scheduled, you're going to see them posted here. So quizzes and tests will be there. Your resources are resources that your professor has made available to you. In this case, we've got some extra activities that you can look at. We've got some audio, so if you wanted to listen to the audio again, you could do that. And your professor might make other things available for you as well. So this is a good place to go in and see extra things to help you prepare for assessments. We have another tab called Vocabulary Tools, and this is where you're going to see vocabulary for each unit. By clicking on the icon, you can, if you guys have used Quizlet, this is very similar to Quizlet. You're going to have the option to include all the lessons or just some of the lessons. You can take out certain units if they're not part of it. You can add words that have come up in your reading or in class that you want to include. And once you have selected what you want to study, you can actually go through the whole process.
Centime.
Listening to the pronunciation.
Sociable.
Okay. And again, you can add words if you want. You cannot take any out, but you can add them. You can print the list if you wish. And then finally, you have your virtual textbook. And this allows you to not only look at the book from your desktop or your iPad or your phone, but it's interactive, so you can click on different activities and it will take you straight to the super site for you to do the activities. And that was the B-Text tab. And you can scroll to any specific part of the book. And you can do your reading and the activities directly from there. Don't forget, there are lots of assignments and activities that are not part of your virtual text that are only in the super site, so you do still need to go back to your home page. If you want to see overall how much homework and what's going to be due when, we've got the calendar here that you can look at, and it lists all your homework, how long it should take you to do it, and if there are any announcements. You can also look at your grades here. You have a summary of grades, so this will list out your overview, and then you can also look at your scores specifically for each assignment. You can see how you did, where you went wrong, what you need to work on. And details will do the same thing. So you can get to details by going to summary and then scores, or going to details here. If you've submitted any help requests to your professor, you needed help figuring out an assignment or not, you could go to that there as well. And then we have another way to get to announcements. It's right through the communication tab. And then your professor may also have a forum that she wants you to answer, he wants you to answer. All right, finally, what I want to show to you is the help page. So we have a lot of help available. You can go to the main help page, and this will list different articles that you can look for, things that are kind of your main questions. And if you have a request that you need to submit, so something's not working the way it should, you can hit a little submit a request, and it will file an official request, and then someone from our tech support will reach out to you. We also have how-to videos. These are really great because they will show you how to do certain things within your activities. So if you're not really sure how to track your progress, or how to customize your vocab, or how to complete the audio compare and record assignments, you can click on these and they take you through a little video that demonstrates how to do it. All right, we also have a user guide, so if you need to actually look through a guide to learn how to use it, you prefer to read, you can do it that way. And support requests. These are going to be requests if you have placed a request, as I showed you earlier. It would be here. It would show you what's being created. This also gives your professor information about when you've filed a tech support. So this is really important as evidence that you've done everything you can to get help. Going to your professor and saying it's not working correctly probably isn't going to do it, because they can see whether or not you've actually submitted a support request. So it's in your best interest to submit that. That way our tech team can reach out to you and your professor knows that you've handled it. All right, so this is a short overview of Promenade. You should be able to get started with all your work now, and good luck. Thank you.